Hello and welcome to our radio show, where we give you the fastest and latest news about what's going on in the world of YouTube. You could call it very original, and how no one has done it before, but we're still going to do it. I'm joined today with my guest / co-worker, Jack.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Jack, and you hit the nail on the head on what we will be doing for the next 10 minutes, hopefully, including ads. But we'll be talking about how YouTube has changed for the negative since it came around in 2005, and the battle that everyone is talking about right now, and the hottest YouTube channels at the moment.
So, let's get started talking about YouTube and how it's been going downhill for the latest few years. I think it's when it started with that massive crash where everyone lost their, thousands of subscribers from YouTubers, and fans didn't take it lightly, to be honest.
Yeah, this was a big hit on YouTube, and they tried their best to fix it at the time, but I don't think they did enough. Then it's happened a couple more times since then, but nowhere near on the scale of that. They've also had a few other faults since then, like, what was it? YouTube Rewind. The best thing to happen to YouTube since inception. We'll speak about that right after these adverts.
Hello.
Hello, I need a paperclip.
Okay.
Oh, so what can I do with this paperclip?
You can rob your own house if you want.
Oh, that's a really good idea. I might do that later.
On to trends then. YouTube has a category on it where it's it has the trending pages of YouTube, where it's what's hot basically on YouTube. It can categorize to sports, like Man United somehow pulled off the impossible and beat PSG. That's #1 in trending, and that's been doing that for 3 days straight now. Or whether it's music, where the Jonas Brothers is reunited and they're going mental. It's got to do with everything on YouTube and whether it's popular. If people watch it, you could stand a chance of getting on trending. It's very unlikely, but it has to be something people really want. People really want to see. So after the break, we will talk to you about the battle Jack was talking about earlier: PewDiePie versus T-Series. See you in a minute.
I can't explain why I feel this way about you. It'd be a shame living in this world without you. You are my fantasy dream come true. Ooh. And I will stand in the way of a bullet. I will run through a forest of flame.
Welcome back, and now we're going to talk about the biggest battle going on in YouTube at the moment. No, not Logan Paul versus KSI, PewDiePie versus T-Series. For the last few years, there has been one king of YouTube. The highest subscribed channel has PewDiePie. However, over the last few months, a channel has come out of nowhere and nearly overtaken his spot of #1, that being T-Series. I believe they're an Indian music production company, and PewDiePie is one man with 2 editors. You can tell the difference of the essence of what YouTube used to be. YouTube used to be one man sitting in his cupboard, editing a video by himself, and now it's Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Carr, whatnot. All these big celebrities taking over the trending tab, as Adam was talking about. It's no longer the essence of just one person building a following.
Happened to the old YouTube where people do it for fun now and not to promote what they want. This isn't YouTube's becoming a very big ad where people are just selling themselves out and not wanting to make it because they want to, because they feel like
they want money.
They want money and they feel like they want to make everyone see what they've got to offer. If you've got something like good, like gaming videos, I'm fully into it, you doing that. But if you're trying to sell your own sports brand or whatnot, people could be making their own sports brands and wanting to make their own company on YouTube, but like I just feel like they need to go somewhere else. They could make a trailer about it, but don't like vlog every day about how your brand is getting on and how we should buy it. That's not our problem, it's yours. If people like it, well done to you, well done. You've got in your channel. But I don't think you should be doing that.
So anyway, PewDiePie versus T-Series. PewDiePie, as I said, has been most subscribed for years, but T-Series was supposed to overtake him in October of 2018. Somehow he has managed to cling on and is still a couple thousand ahead.
I think it's a good few thousand now. I think it's 40.
He keeps getting close, but then
YouTubers
somehow
reach out and help him.
Somehow he pulls it back. Like he had Elon Musk come on the show. There's one guy out there, Mr. Beast, who has absolutely saved PewDiePie so many times, buying billboards in his city.
Going to NFL games with t-shirts saying subscribe to PewDiePie.
All sorts. Even other people have someone bought a Times Square monitor
Yeah,
for
I
him.
saw that.
Someone made 5,000 printers print out the words subscribe to PewDiePie. People are rallying behind him to try and keep him at the top because he represents what YouTube used to be and what it could still be if they see the error of their ways.
Yeah, well said. Now, me and Jack are going to be talking about how it's gone downhill really from 2005. Where would you think it's what areas do you think made it go downhill then?
I believe the demonetization system was a huge issue.
Yeah.
YouTube has tried their best to monetize videos fairly, within fair use and copyright, and making sure there's no way that they'd harm children or any issues with legality and terrorism, that sort of thing. They've had lots of issues with those sort of things being uploaded, which isn't their fault. It is the fault of whoever has uploaded it, and YouTube has done their best to make sure these all are removed and they can't be re-uploaded and definitely won't make money. However, their algorithm has negatively impacted some other YouTubers where they can no longer get monetized on their videos because they use negative words that could possibly upset children or parents and whatnot. So that's a big issue with YouTube recently.
Yeah, I can agree with you more. You can agree with some things, like when PewDiePie screwed up on that video with Fiverr, how he said that really bad thing. I'm not going to repeat it. But when stuff like that happens, you're like, okay, well done YouTube, you've done a good job. But when people have said, I don't know why they need to demonetize them for that. It's it's very unfair for the people who are trying to make a living out of it, and they're not paying them because they swore once.
I feel YouTube can be unfair. They had a golden boy at one point under the name of Logan Paul, and he did something unthinkable, and he filmed a dead body and put it on YouTube. He then had no punishment immediately. It took a few weeks before
And pointed out how
many
they haven't
people
done anything.
got angry at YouTube, and it took them several weeks to take away ads on his channel so he wouldn't make money. They then also took away his YouTube Red film, and they put that on hold. It has now been released. Whereas PewDiePie, he said a bad word, a very bad word, which I in no way condone at all. However, he said the words and immediately he lost all ads. His YouTube series was completely cancelled immediately and has not been returned, and YouTube is still punishing him for it today, even though this was 2 or 3 years ago now. Logan Paul did this last year and has got ads back. He's been completely forgiven by YouTube. There is an issue with that in which it's clear favoritism from YouTube, where because he brings in so many more viewers than PewDiePie, even though PewDiePie is more subscribed to, he does bring in more viewers, more kids who watch more videos. That's the favoritism there. He brings in more money for the site, so he gets preferential treatment, which is unacceptable.
I couldn't agree more, but I think we're out of time now, Jack. I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for everyone for listening.
This has been AK FM. Hope you tune in tomorrow for the next daily dose of wisdom.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.